thinking, punk. Question is, can I get Wolverine before he turns me into shish kebab with those claws? Well, Bob, seeing as how these claws are adamantium, the strongest metal known, and can slice through vanadium steel like a hot knife through butter, buddy, you gotta ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Now, where are the other X-Men? And you better have an answer.
So this is the comparison video between the Sideshow Wolverine premium format exclusive and the XM Studios Wolverine Weapon X. These two are currently my favorite Wolverines in the market, licensed one. This one my favorite is of with the yellow suit, and this one is just something else. This is just something amazing that you can have in your collection. For this two, they've actually broken my rule in collecting not to have two pieces in the same character and in the same scale. So that's why I'm making a comparison between the two. As of the moment, I'm not really selling any of it, and I'm keeping both. So to start with, some information. So this guy is still available inside your website. You can get or pre-order them. Exclusive is also still available, which is around 2,500 for edition size and 570 for the price. 570 USD, around 805 SGD, excluding shipping and tax. And this one is around, has an ES of 999. Retail price is 1099 SGD, and it's already sold out. Prestige, if you're Prestige, you can get it for 989, but it's already sold out, so you can't get it like that. I think I paid a lot more for this. I think so. I think I paid a lot more because of the shipping, and also not a lot more, but just I think around 1,000 SG. I think 1,010, 1,100 or something, or even just 1,000 because of the shipping and the tax. This one I paid a bit also more. Even though I'm Prestige, but because I have to go to XM warehouse, I have to get there and then come back to get my replacement. But nonetheless, let's start with the rating for the comparison. So if you look at it rating wise, this already wins. The XM already wins, not by a long shot, just a small fraction, let's say 0.04 for my ratings. This actually, if you look at it, it looks really good. It has really nice, let's say, display, and it has a really nice display presence, if you put it that way. And this one is just more of a Wolverine and a base, simple, typical Sideshow. But this one, I think XM really put a lot in it. They really made this look really awesome when you place it there in your collection. So to start with is the paint. So one good thing about this is the yellow color is really amazing, absolutely amazing. I really like it. And other stuff also is that the skin tone for this is not that great for me compared to this one. Look at this one, it has really nice skin tone. If you put them side by side, this one has a really better skin tone. This one is a bit darker. I do like it. I do understand it's a bit darker. This is a Wolverine who's been out there for quite some time already, and of course he might get tan or something, but it's still a bit dark. I do like some of the reddish tones in the muscle, but this one still has a better skin tone. And it also has amazing color as well. So the great thing about this, it has a very beautiful quality, or great quality in terms of paint. This one I got an issue with the arms. There's some paint drop, I guess. This one also has a better shadows and highlights. I would say really nicely done in this musculature with the shadows and highlights in the in between the muscles. Really amazing stuff. So that is for the paint. For the sculpt, this one or both have really nice sculpt. The only problem with this is that the one of the monitors actually has an issue for me, and that's why I rated it a bit small. Both have a really nice texture The texture for both are really nicely done. The suit here is really amazing. This one, what's amazing is the hair. It's really nicely done. It's very tiny. The texture is very tiny, and it really catches that. Let's say the casting and the molding really catches that one. That's why it's really amazing for that. For the sculpt, and basically for quality, I gave this a bit lower because of the damage. And for the weight and size for this, I think both are a really nice weight. Even though and in terms of nitpicking, I really wanted both a bit heavier based on their size, but both are actually quite good in terms of size and weight. You won't have any problems moving it or lifting it up. The only problem with this XM1 is that it will dispose. You might have a different. You really might need to remove all these poles or something, so when you move, but nonetheless, weight and size, for me, both are great. All the details as well, I really like all the details with both. Both are amazing. It has its own merits as well, and also some demerits. Like for example, I really wanted a lot more in the base here, and I also really wanted a lot more scratches in Wolverine's suit for this one as well. And for the design, design wise, both have really good design. I really like this one. It's really simple, and it's really Wolverine as well. I grew up with the yellow Wolverine, that's why. And I just wish that there's something maybe in the back or maybe in the front. So because the negative space at the back is really big, so I do wish that they moved him a bit more at the back and then has some base in front, just like the Deadpool. So Deadpool has a really nice cylindrical space in it, and is really well balanced. This one also, though, I didn't really want the how you call this, the poles. For me, this is really unnecessary. Though again, if you look at it, it looks really good, but for me, it's really unnecessary. I really wanted the frosted glass or acrylic. That would have been very nice, or more nicer. And the good thing about this one is really the water effect. So the design wise for this in the Wolverine is really nice. It has actual how do you call it, actual wires, and it's also actual metal also for this, and also the claws are metal. This one, I really don't know if this is metal. It feels somehow metal, but it's not that shiny compared to this one. But nonetheless, both have really nice design, and I really do like it. The switch outs is also really good, but this one really came out better, because just the two heads is really nice. This one, I like this head because it really gives an expression, and then I really do like it based also in the base. This one just looks really amazing. So both has really nice switch outs and everything, but this one wins, I guess, for aesthetics. You cannot beat this water effect. It just looks really good. I just wish that they also place a lot more in the base. I think they didn't place a lot in the outside the base. Inside there's some water effect, but outside, I don't know. There's really not that much, to be honest. I really do wish that they have that. That is for the rating. So again, rating wise, this one definitely wins. Even if you remove the issues, I do feel this one still wins, because it's just XM just packs a lot of things in here. But there's a really big but. Experience wise, I don't feel the same way for this, because first off, both have issues, and when I contacted XM for this one, it took them to that I have to contact somebody in Facebook to contact the customer service, and I sent an email, I think after 4 days, I guess. I really waited, to be honest. I really waited, and it just took that long. It's not actually long, sorry, it's not long, but compared to Sideshow, I think it just within 36 hours they replied, and that's really amazing. And they said, okay, no problem, we have a replacement, we will send it to you. They even gave me a tracking number right away, and then that was it. I even asked if now they didn't give me a tracking number right away, but I asked how to track. They said no, we will just give you a tracking number once it's ready for shipment. So, and then I think they shipped it just this week, beginning of this week, and then I received it last Friday for free. Compared to this one, they did. I even sent another picture. I forgot, but they asked me if there's another picture or something. I sent it, and I even sent a video. But I have to go to their warehouse. Good thing I'm just here. I do not know for others if they would send it to you for free or something. I have not experienced, because normally I just go to their warehouse and I get it. And then they just place it in a plastic. For me, that's, I wish that they put it in a box like Sideshow at least, and they would have shipped it to me. It's not bad, for to be honest. It's just that the experience of this one replacements for this one is way much better. Customer service for Sideshow is way much better. So that's what I'm saying. And also, this one came a bit earlier, I guess earlier, so to say. So Sideshow sent us an email that this will come early compared to this one, wherein I think it was already announced that it is starting shipping February, and then they said they're giving it in 3 batches. Unfortunately, I was in the 3rd batch, but that's not the unfortunate part. The unfortunate part was that every time we ask in Facebook, posted in there in the community, when will this be arriving, the 3rd batch will be arriving. So they said it will be in April, and then May, and then end of the month, and then end of the month, until it reached three months later. So I got this in June. So imagine when you see pieces already since February, and you even, let's say, ordered this at almost the same time when everybody ordered, and you got it like what, 5 months later. So I was a bit disappointed in that one. Disappointed to the fact that XM just keeps saying, okay, it will be there, it will be out, and then there's really no clear estimated shipment for their pieces. So that was the bad thing about that one. I really already put a space in my collection for this piece, and it just didn't come on time. So that was quite sad in my part, but nonetheless it came. It was really good. The only problem now for this piece, not yet for this one, it will soon to be judged, I guess, is that there's a lot of people or collectors, or let's say flippers, already selling this. Unfortunately, it's some, I think I've seen 3, maybe 3 if I'm correct, or I think 3 that's selling this around 800 in local buy and sell group here in Singapore. So that is quite cheap. So if you find this Wolverine Weapon X XM online, eBay, so try to ask guys you know in Singapore. There's really a lot here selling this cheaper or lesser than the cost. So get it that way. So that's the problem with this piece. So I do not know why it's like that as of the moment. Maybe there's too much of it. There was really a big hype for this piece, and I just feel bad because it's actually really good and everybody is trying to flip it, and now it's that bad now that you have to sell it lesser than what you bought it. So that's the bad thing. This one though is that we still don't know. It's still available in Sideshow website, and I guess you won't be flipping this anytime soon because it's still there. So I guess that's a good thing, and that's also the bad thing because we know it has a very high edition size, but at least nobody's flipping it. And if you want to have it now, you can still have it, and then it's really a great piece also. So to wrap it all up again, rating wise, this is really amazing. It just blows your mind away that it has a really unique things in it. It has a metal claws, it has wires, it has water effect, it has light up feature. That's how amazing this piece is. It's so amazing that you even I think even my girlfriend keeps watching when I place him there. She was like looking at it all the time. I think she was just amazed by this piece. So it just looks good because it has this water effect. That's what makes this piece really amazing. And unfortunately, there's some issues to it also, and my experience for this wasn't all pleasant. I had bad experience with this in total. It's not that you might also have that experience. I just had that experience, so unfortunate. It was unfortunate of me. Also with this one, it's really good piece, typical Sideshow piece. Also really amazing piece. It has a really good weight, texture, sculpt, paint as well. It's not perfect because I got it. I have some issues. The good thing about this is that it's very easy for me to put in my collection, and I have lots of collection even also downstairs. I can easily just put it there. I have my my I would say Iron Man coming, and also Captain America coming, I think around September, I guess, and also my Swamp Thing. I also expecting that one. I hope I got it. I got that one really good. But again, this one is really easy to put in your collection compared to this. This one really needs its own space. It's not a bad thing. It depends on the collector. So if I right now to judge which one I should sell, I don't know. To be honest, I cannot decide. They're just too good that I would sell them. So even though they're Wolverine, beat it, even though they've broken my rule in my collection, I don't care. These are just two good pieces that I cannot sell as of the moment. They're just too good. Two awesome pieces, and it's really great having them in my collection. So to sum it up, I really like these pieces. I cannot sell them. If you find this piece online, I do suggest get it inside your website. If you find these pieces online, also try to ask friends in Singapore. There's a lot of guys selling this cheap as already right now. I guess your problem would be the shipping. So try to make a good deal out of that one. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope I did not make anybody angry or something. It's just my opinion as well. I hope you learned something as well. I hope you have good experience with either of the pieces. And yeah, hopefully we get more elaborate pieces in the future. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and please do subscribe to my channel.